we're finally here. I did see Zack Snyder's Justice League more than a week ago. I'm just now getting around to recording this. I'm sorry. I've been really busy. It's kind of sucked. I had an extra day this weekend, so that's why I kind of have some time. I can't sleep because, I don't know, I just can never sleep. I got issues. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Ranking all the DCEU movies, Snyderverse movies, whatever these are. I don't know what to call them anymore. The world of DC, whatever they're called. Let's go ahead and get into this. As you can see, I already have the original Justice League. Well, I shouldn't even say that. Whatever we got in 2017 and Suicide Squad in bad because, I've expressed my feelings about those movies in the past. They both are bad. They suck. I'd never want to watch them again, and I don't even think whatever the 2017 Justice League was should really exist. I don't think anything Whedon added improved anything Zack did. All of Zack's scenes were better, and that was made evidently clear with the Snyder Cut. So, I'm probably not going to go too into any of these movies other than the Snyder Cut, because I, made a tier list on this not that long ago, after Wonder Woman 84. A couple months ago, 3 months ago, however long ago that was. So you can go check that out. It'll be up in the right hand corner. I'll put a card. So yeah, do that if you want to hear my thoughts more fleshed out, a little more fleshed out at least. So I guess we're just doing this in this order because I'm pretty tired and I'm not going to bother looking for release date orders and stuff. So Shazam, phenomenal, great. See, I don't know if any of these are going to be phenomenal because that's a pretty strong word, right? Shazam, I think it's good. I don't think it's great. I don't like it or love it as much as a lot of people do. I enjoy it more than some people, obviously. It's a good movie. It's a fun movie. I don't think it's that strong on rewatch. When I rewatched this movie, I did not enjoy it as much. Still enjoyable, though. Still pretty heartfelt family film, but you got the deadly sins in there, and it kind of turns into, horror movie, and it gets really dark, and it's whoa, which, that doesn't bother me. I know some people are like, why does it just do this tonal shift, bro? What are they doing? This movie freaking sucks because of that. No, it's fine. It's not a kid's movie, obviously, so, it's fine if it gets a little dark. And it also fits in Zack Snyder's universe if all these are going to be connected and everything. Except for this, because this does not exist anymore. But yeah. Who knows if the Snyderverse is going to continue. But anyway, on to Birds of Prey. Okay. One sec, let me fix this. Okay, it's fixed. Was above mediocre for some reason, even though I think mediocre should be above because is it wasn't, that good. I probably wouldn't really choose to watch this again, but if I have to, I will. Mediocre is just, average, middle-of-the-road movie. It's not bad. It's not great. I think Birds of Prey is mediocre. I love Black Mask in it. Everything else is mediocre. I think Ewan McGregor is definitely the highlight. I like Zaz quite a bit, too. Their whole dynamic, Zaz and Black Mask, I enjoy quite a bit. Margot Robbie, good as Harley. She was good in Suicide Squad. One of the only good parts of that movie, obviously. Not bad in Birds of Prey. She had some standout moments. I don't like Cassandra Cain at all. Huntress was probably my favorite character in the movie outside of Black Mask, and we barely got any of her, so that was pretty disappointing. So, moving on to Wonder Woman 1984. So, I'm just gonna put it mediocre. I was a little more high on this film than I am now after initial viewing. That's kind of how you are when you first see movies. You just enjoy it more or feel like you want to enjoy it more unless you look to hate a film, I guess, or it's just that bad like these. But Wonder Woman 84, it's average. I don't think it's terrible like a lot of people do. I don't really understand people saying, oh, it's racist. Okay. Not really. You can... I don't know. I know. I'm not going to get into that. I think it's kind of stupid. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into Aquaman. Also, Maxwell Lord becoming the Stone is pretty stupid. Cheetah could have been better. I wish she was in more of the movie. I'm kind of hoping she turns out to be the main villain of Wonder Woman 3. But who knows what's gonna happen with that movie. Moving on to Aquaman. Yes, a lot of people love this movie. I do not. Fell asleep during this movie in the theater. That's mostly because I was like really tired that day. Couldn't sleep, kind of like right now. And I just passed out. But still, if it was more entertaining, like I would not have passed out if I was seeing Infinity War or probably even the Snyder Cut, even though that movie's 4 hours long, because I just enjoy those more. I can get more evolved into the world. That's the wrong word, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, I can get more involved with the movie than I could with Aquaman. There's not really... Jason Momoa is okay. Amber Heard, don't even want to talk about her right now. Black Manta, didn't like him. I know a lot of people thought he was cool, but I'm like, wish they would have just set him up and he didn't actually, like, become Black Manta in that movie. I wish the end credit scene was him becoming Black Manta, but, you know, he was in a fight in the middle of the scene, or middle act. See, I can't even talk, guys. But yeah, Black Manta, didn't love him. Ocean Master was fine. I like Patrick Wilson a lot. I think he's better in the Conjuring movies than he was in this, but, you know, not bad. Overall, very average, below average, a little bit below average. Obviously, like this movie. BVS, got its haters, got some people that love it. Middle of the road for some, and it's kind of close to middle of the road for me. It's got some very good moments. The actual fight between Batman and Superman is pretty good overall, other than Superman's pretty stupid. Like, he gets hit by a kryptonite bullet, and then he's like, oh, he's got kryptonite bullets, and he gets hit with one again. They're not really bullets, they're like canisters or something, I don't know. Smoke, kryptonite, bullets, pellets, I don't know. Okay, anyway, Batman hits him with a sink, a kitchen sink, or bathroom sink, not the kitchen sink, but you know, that was in there for obvious reasons. Batman wins, this fight ends in the dumbest way possible, but the warehouse scene is phenomenal. A lot of people complain about Batman killing. That doesn't really bother me too much. Like, people can have different takes on Batman. I mean, I prefer he not kill, but if he does, I'm not gonna bitch about it too much. And Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. Do not like him whatsoever. I don't have anything against Jesse Eisenberg as an actor. I think he's extremely talented, but I don't know if it's his performance, the way he was written, just everything about that Lex didn't work for me. Moving on to the Snyder Cut. So, I'm going to put this under good too. I don't think it's quite great. I think it had the potential to be great. I think like if a little bit was tweaked and it was shorter, I'd probably think it was great, but it's just like so long. I have this problem with Endgame too, so it's not like this isn't DC versus Marvel here. They're both too long. This is 4 hours long. That's a long time. Like how I mentioned Shazam on rewatch, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy this as much because I kind of already know what's gonna happen. But overall, redeem the Justice League. That's for damn sure. Batman was better in this. He sucked. I don't even know. Batman was such a pansy in the 2017 version that it really pissed me off and frustrated me. He didn't do as much in VBS in this, obviously, but there's more characters to get involved into the movie, so I understand that. Wonder Woman was good in this. Cyborg was much, much better in this. Aquaman didn't really have much to do. We're going to have podcasts about this going up later today, so if you want to hear more about this movie and just some random stuff me and my friend are going to be talking about, check that out later. But yeah, it was a fun watch. It was a good watch. I love Darkseid, and I really want this universe to continue. I'm behind the Restore the Snyderverse movement. I want to see where his vision is going, and what I've been hearing is that WB doesn't really want to see that. They're not really supporting it, but who thought we were going to get this? We got this, so who knows what's going to happen. The way this movie ended on that cliffhanger, I really hope that it continues. But yeah, Man of Steel also, I think it's good. I think it's better than Shazam. I'm just gonna reorder that, so let's reorder those. Okay, that's more of my actual ranking this far. Man of Steel, I enjoy it. That flight scene's great. Just Superman's development throughout the movie is pretty great. Just the montages in this movie I really enjoy, like when it's going from Superman being a kid to a teen to a young adult, really discovering his powers, discovering who he is, discovering his family heritage and all that. It's great. The opening scene with Krypton, when Krypton's destroyed, they send Superman to Earth. That's all great. Russell Crowe as Jor-El, phenomenal. Just the casting overall in this movie was great. It was really the start of the Snyderverse, obviously, but the start of some great casting in the Snyderverse, because regardless of what you think of these movies, I don't think you can deny that the casting is pretty freaking great. And I just noticed that the BVS Ultimate Edition is down here. I've never seen the Ultimate Edition. I tried watching it and I fell asleep. That's why I put this in It would have been mediocre before. Anyway, Wonder Woman. I think it's great. I think it's, without a doubt, the best DCEU, DC World of DC's pre-Flashpoint DC movie, whatever you want to call this, Snyderverse movie. I think it's the best, okay? Third act kind of gets messy, but everything before that, it's a pretty top-tier film. And I mean, the third act doesn't make the movie fall apart or anything. It's just messy, giant CGI battle, you know, the comic book trope thing that started with, like, Avengers and is still going to this day, you know, giant beam through the sky, CGI battle. There you go, that's your conclusion of this comic book movie. But No Man's Land, fantastic scene. The fight on Themyscira. I know I just said that word, Themyscira. I can pronounce words. Enunciate. I can enunciate. What was I even saying? Oh, the dynamic between Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor. Phenomenal. I love that relationship so much. And also, I know that how Steve gets brought back makes no freaking sense in Wonder Woman 84, but the reason I think this movie is probably still mediocre and not like, is because of Steve Trevor. I just love Chris Pine as Steve Trevor. It's fantastic. I don't care what kind of bullshit you gotta make up to bring him back. It's Chris Pine. He's great. He is fantastic. Yeah, and all the supporting characters in this movie, far better than most of these movies, other than probably Snyder Cut and Man of Steel and Shazam. You know, the good ones. But yeah, Wonder Woman, fantastic movie. So, that was my ranking of all these DCEU, DC movies, you know, whatever they're called. That's my ranking. Wonder Woman's the best. Suicide Squad's the worst. This one doesn't exist. Snyder Cut, it was good. Anyway, let me know your ranking down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with the channel. I'm sorry that I've been inactive. I have 1 month of school remaining, so hopefully, once I'm finished with that, I can get a bit more active on the channel. I'm really sorry for not giving you guys any content or anything, because I kind of really can't, unless it's something like this, because if I was, you know, actually doing a video, I had to, like, spend time to edit, it probably wouldn't be out to you for another, like, 2 to 3 weeks, because I just have so little time between work and school and everything. It sucks. 1 more month, let's strap in. Thank you guys for continuing to support the channel. It means a lot. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Let me know your ranking down in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Follow me on Twitter. Links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time, whenever that may be.